Alrighty guys, welcome back. And so, good news. I said in the last one I wanted to try a all military styled matching wheel rims, matching color of the truck. Well, Hank was able to find this little truck here from the county and able to buy it for about $1,700. You say that's kind of high. Well, it is kind of high, but it's high because it has very, very few miles on it. So all we have to do is probably just check over the engine, make sure everything's sealed properly. But for the most part, I don't think with how many miles is on it, which is about 110 compared to a lot of others, I think we should be pretty good. But as I said, we'll check the seals, check everything else throughout it. But I think this will be a very, very cool truck once we get done with it. So Hank's going to be working on that while I'm finished up on all of the other projects that we got going on right now, which of course is the shop truck. And you see we got the bed taken care of right now, so beautiful color on that. The grabber blue, and right now we got the truck on the lift. We're working on getting some stuff taken care of with the engine, exhaust, etc., going all throughout that. But once we get this back down, we're going to be installing the steps and also the light bar. But once we're done with that, this truck's going to look pretty good. So I can't wait to see what it looks like. It looks like there's dirt on it. Let me see here. I'm going to move this on over here just for a second, because I don't like dirt. Wow, okay, so that's apparently what it was. Yep, just some dirt, so it looks much better now. Look at that. Much cleaner. So anyways, we got that going on, and that's going to be on the lot here pretty soon to get sold. But anyways, we do have the tanks and stuff. All of that is now set up and filled up, ready to go. So now anybody can come stop by, get themselves a little bit of propane, or they can get themselves some diesel. So we got those set up. Propane's in the ground, diesel tanks up on top, just to be able to keep everything above board. So we're just trying to keep everything as tiny as possible and easy to remove when needed, because luckily we put some concrete and stuff underneath the asphalt just so that we don't have any issues with seepage of diesel or anything like that. So luckily shouldn't have any problems with the propane tank either. So just that little bit of prep, just so it's easy to sell this property if I ever have to do that. So, and the monster truck just looking beautiful over there. But that's not what we're doing today. What we're doing today is this thing over here. It's beautiful. So it is all finished, guys. And look at it. I mean, this is just a beautiful looking truck. I just love the color on this. The blacked out wheels look really, really good. And then just all of the little decals and the front end, I mean the Raptor front end, really does make the truck. It just looks really good. So let's hop on in. Interior, basic Ford interior, so he didn't want to go anything crazy with that. Plus also we don't do that much with the interiors anyways. We can go through and program stuff if we need to, but other than that we don't usually mess with the interiors at all. So let's turn it on there. Beautiful note. We don't have it set up for any running lights, so hit that button right there, and there we go. Got the running lights with the little 3 LEDs there, and then of course the cabin lights as well. So we got all of that, high beams, super beams all the way up from the roll bar there. So we got all of that going on. So really sweet. I'm gonna get the drone up so you can watch as I test this thing out. But this thing, I think it drives pretty sweet. So get that drone out. Alright, so we're going to be testing it out on our track here. So let's hit it with some speed. And it handles pretty good, even with the duals on the back. It does a really good job. It has a lot of good rear end grip, so it makes for a really good driving truck. It is super smooth. Just very, very smooth, and it's also a very big truck, because this is the long bed on the long cabin. And it handles really, really good at high speed. Yeah, it is a great great handling truck. Even around this tight turret, I mean, the long bed doesn't really do anything with it. So, one thing that we also added is the air suspension. So we can raise it up quite a few inches there, and then continue on with the program of rock crawling or anything else. So a lot of options for the guy that's going to be buying this there. So works for the duties as well, so that makes it a super nice improvement. But yeah, it's a sweet truck, and when it grips up and goes, it is ready to go, and it does it very, very well as well. Yeah, love this truck, that's for sure. I'm not sure what it is with these Ford trucks. Obviously, we got a lot of customization that we can do with them, so it makes it fun to actually work on, having orders with and stuff. But these particular Ford trucks just have a really great feel and great suspension, great drive. That's why I got myself one. Plus, I also got the one for the race team side of things as well, so that makes it pretty cool. So we're gonna pull it up here. But yeah, take a look at this air suspension though. It can go all the way down, and then we can lift it right on back up. So I mean, this thing has a lot of capability. Obviously, with like highway driving and stuff, you kind of want to keep it right about here. But still, just an awesome truck. So let me go ahead and grab pressure washer. We'll get that cleaned up real quick. Don't want too much of the dirt sitting on there for too long. Go ahead and back it up into the storage shed here. So one thing you're going to notice is we got one of our bundle deals out. So let me move this Ford F-100 here. So let me squeeze on back. So I pulled this in because we didn't have a whole lot of space, but we needed it inside and temperature controlled, just because of how old it is. We want to make sure it's doing the best that it can. I'm going to back it out here and then back it all the way back to the back, just so it's not easy to access, just to make sure that nobody comes by and takes that. We have had a few interesting events happening of late. We'll talk about that maybe at some point, but nothing that has been too worrying. Just with that particular truck, I'm going to keep things as nice as we possibly can here. Use the backup cam and get this backed on in here. Alright, but yeah, we got one of our bundles sold. Get that all nice and locked up. There we go. And that's going to be getting picked up tomorrow, actually. So, but yeah, finally got this Ford F-350 set up along with the trailer. Got that ready to go. And the owner's going to like this one. This one was definitely fun. And then the trailer setup as well on it is just a really good. Oh yeah, and we filled up their propane tanks. This is the first customer we got their propane tanks already filled up and ready to go for them. So that's going to be an added benefit for that guy as well. But that's basically it, guys. But still, a lot of fun, a lot of cool projects to work on, and I can't wait to see what this particular Ford looks like in all military styles. That's going to be kind of cool. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thank you for liking the content, and we'll see you guys here next time at the GMG Truck Shop. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.